Hi, and welcome to this vocabulary lesson because we are going to look at synonyms, collocations in context, and words that belong in the word family. I hope you'll stick around with me every single day, learn these 3,000 words with me. Up. So let's talk about prepositions for just a minute because we're going to be looking at a lot of prepositions now. We've done adjectives and adverbs. Now we're looking at a lot of prepositions. And in English, the word doesn't change a lot like it does in other languages. Because it doesn't change a lot, the word up, for example, doesn't change a lot and take on different forms as much as other languages might. And because of that, the syntax in English is very strong, and that's hard for a lot of non-native speakers. So it's important to pay attention to the syntax because that's how we use or we show what the word is doing in the sentence. So there are parts of speech. Up can be an adverb, preposition, an adjective. It can be part of a phrasal verb. It can also, in some cases, well, we would change it a little bit to be an upper, is a certain type of pill that makes you feel excited, kind of a drug. So up can function in a lot of different capacities, and it just depends on where it is in the sentence. Now, do you have to worry so much about that? A little bit, but not a lot, because in English, there are big mistakes and there are little mistakes. Big mistakes are mistakes that get in the way of understanding, and little mistakes are mistakes that you might make because you don't speak native English. And that's okay. English is constantly changing. So I don't want you to be afraid to speak just because you might make a mistake. Instead, focus on learning your vocabulary. The more vocabulary you know, then the fewer mistakes you're going to make grammatically, because grammar is like the thread, okay? Grammar is like the thread. The thread is, if you are going to sew a dress, you need two things. You need the fabric or the material you're going to use, and you need the thread to sew it together. The fabric is the vocabulary, and the thread is the grammar. If you don't have the fabric, there is no way that you can make any kind of clothing. But if you have a lot of fabric and only a little bit of thread, you can probably tie things together and make something that covers you. Vocabulary is the material. The thread is the grammar. So we're talking about the word up. Up is a vocabulary word, but when you put it with a lot of other words, it changes its meaning a little bit. So this one has a lot of grammar attached to it. It's part of the thread. If you make a mistake with it, it depends on how you did it. So for example, if it's a phrasal verb and you say down instead of up, we are not going to understand you. That's a vocabulary issue. If it's the preposition in the sentence and you make the mistake, we might understand you that you meant up, because the context will let us know. For example, if I say, I look, and you just don't know that word, but you're pointing, I know you mean up. Up has a lot of different synonyms depending on what it's being used for. For example, up can mean increased or high or elevated. Up can mean finished or over or done. For example, time's up. If something is up, it means that's, if I say you're up, that means it's your turn. But if I say order up, it means the order is ready to go. Up can mean familiar or boost or expand. It can mean to raise or lift. Let's look at some examples. So up can talk about going to a higher position or place. We would use these with verbs like climb up, go up, walk up, or look up. For example, she climbed up the ladder to fix the roof. Now, sometimes if you have a phrasal verb like climbed up, you can put the object between, but with climbed up, you can't. You can't say she climbed the ladder up. You say she climbed up the ladder to fix the roof. Up shows movement from a lower position to a higher one. It creates a sense of vertical movement. And this is neutral. It's talking about physical space. So some phrasal verbs that talk about this kind of movement are climbed up, walked up the hill. The adverb up is being used as an adverb to talk about the direction. So you might climb up a mountain, you might go up the stairs, you might walk up the street, you might look up at the sky, and you can rise up or stand up. None of these allow the object to go between the go and the up, or the climb and the up. Up can mean completion or finishing something. For example, eat it up, or eat your dinner up. It means to finish it, drink all of it, or eat all of it. Drink up, use it up, finish up. That means you're going to done with it. We used up all the paper, so we need to buy more. Here, up doesn't mean higher. Instead, it means entirely or completely. For example, I used the paper. That means you used some of the paper. I used up the paper. That means you used all of it. With the word up here, it gives the feeling that you have reached your limit or your end. Some collocations here are: she ate up her dinner. She drank up the coffee. He finished up the project. We can use up resources, eat up food, drink up coffee, burn up energy, or clean up a mess. That means all of it's done. To clean it up means it's completely cleaned. Up can increase or improve. So before we go up, it meant I went up the stairs, go up. That just means to move to a higher place. But you can also use go up to increase or to see there's an increase. For example, gas prices have gone up. It often suggests growth or improvement, but with gas prices going up, we'd rather have them go down, right? It's a movement to a higher level, a positive change. Sales are up this month. My English skills are picking up. To pick up means to begin improving. Okay, so there are two, any one of the phrasal verbs except for the be, or the movement phrasal verbs, except for the be. For example, prices, temperature can go up, or her confidence can pick up. Those are a direction. Sales are up, or profits are up. That's also a direction. Up functions as an adjective that means higher than before. So prices go up, wages go up, confidence picks up, business picks up. It can also mean positive. If you feel up, he seems up today. That's positive, and it's opposite of down. It means that he's feeling pretty good. If you are up, it can be you're awake. So wake up, get up, stay up, you are up. I'm usually up by about 6 o'clock in the morning. That means you wake up or you are already up. Up represents moving from a state of rest to being awake or a state of activity. Wake up, stop sleeping. Or are you still up? It means are you still awake? Here, up means an activity. Wake up, get up, stay up. So wake up is a separable one. And honestly, all of these things are a lot. If you're not confident, that's fine. Make the mistakes. You can say wake the baby up. You can say wake up the baby. We will understand both of them. If you're not confident, understand that other people are going to say these words a lot. So you should at least know how to recognize them. But phrasal verbs are a high level. The problem is most English speakers think they're easier, so we use them all the time. And if you ask me to simplify something, can you say that again in different words? And I'm not an English teacher, I might start to use more phrasal verbs for you. That's what makes English hard to understand. So we can say wake up the baby. We can also say wake the baby up. Some common collocations with waking up are wake up early or get up late, stay up all night, or I'll be up at midnight, and rise up early. To set up or to clean up, to fix up or to dress up. It means that you are prepared, you're organized, or there's some kind of an improvement. A setup, ooh, that's something completely different. A setup means you are framed for something, or it was organized before you even got there and they're trying to catch you. They set up a new business downtown. That means they prepared it, they organized it, now it's ready to go. So these talk about being in a ready state. Set up a meeting. That means it's arranged a meeting. Clean up the kitchen. It's make it neat. Dress up for a party. Make yourself more formal. With phrasal verbs, you can put the object between or after, but you can't put a pronoun after. And this is what I mean. Set the computer up is fine. Set up the computer is fine. Set it up is fine. Set up it is not fine. Set up it, I will understand you. Make the mistake, it's fine. But we're going to think that's not quite right. So if you don't want to make the mistake at all, then don't say set up. So some things we set up or clean up or fix up. We set up a company. We set up an appointment. That means to arrange. We clean up a room. We fix up a house. We dress up for an event. Some idioms that go with up. Since prepositions are so hard, they are part of a lot of idioms. So you might hear the term up in the air. If something is up in the air, that means it's uncertain. It's not decided or finalized. Our vacation plans are still up in the air because we haven't chosen a destination yet. The future of the project is up in the air until the manager approves the budget. Up in the air. When we have a phrase that functions as a word, it's one idea, like something is up in the air. We say it, we squish it together like it's one word. It's up in the air, one word. We say it like it's one word. To be up to something means you're doing something secret, suspicious, or unusual. For example, and no mother wants the children to be very quiet. The children are very quiet. I think they're up to something. They're up to something. There's something suspicious or unusual. Now, this one is a little different. What are you up to this weekend? That's not suspicious. I'm just asking about your plans. What are you up to this weekend? To step up. This is another idiom. It means to take responsibility, to increase effort, or to become more active. For example, someone needs to step up and lead the team. That means someone needs to increase effort or take responsibility, be more. She stepped up when her family needed help. She was doing this much and then she stepped up, became a leader. To make up your mind means to make a decision. Now, something I have noticed from a lot of different people is that you would say take a decision. If you say take a decision, I'll understand you because I've heard it a lot. But I know in my head, that doesn't quite make sense. Something's off about that. To make a decision is the way we say it in English. If you say I take the decision, you are transferring the way you say it in your language to English. So I can't decide which car to buy. I need more time to make up my mind. I need more time to make a decision. Have you made up your mind about taking the job? Have you made up your mind? To make up your mind means to make a decision. To be fed up. If you are fed up, so to feed is the same as to eat, only you feed other people. Okay, you don't feed sometimes you feed yourself, but you usually say I eat and you feed other people, okay? So to be fed up, that means that you've had so much that it's up here. It's food. And if you're feeling like everything is too much, then you are extremely annoyed, frustrated, or tired of something. So you're fed up with. I'm fed up with waiting for the bus every morning. I am buying a car. I'm fed up with waiting for the bus. I'm so tired of it. I cannot do this anymore. She is fed up with her noisy neighbors. Fed up with. The opposite of up is down. And all of those meanings, or most of those meanings, you've got up, you've got down. Most of those meanings with like to be up or to be down, they apply. The noun, you can make up a noun, but when it is, so I said at the beginning of the video, upper is a slang word for an amphetamine. It's a type of drug. But we use up as a prefix a lot of the time that becomes nouns. For example, upstairs or upward. We put up on it to give it a direction. We use a lot of prepositions as suffixes or prefixes. The verb, it's a particle of a lot of phrasal verbs. Adjective is up. I feel up today. The adverb is up. For example, how did you look? He looked up. And up is most commonly used and recognized as a preposition, up. I really hope that you enjoyed this word. Research shows that if you know 3,000 words, then you can pretty much say anything you need to say. I hope I'll see you tomorrow, and please like and subscribe.